Today I will discuss about the acceleration of the uniform round body when it is released from the rough inclined plane so that it will roll without slipping. So it is given that the body will rolling, there is a case of rolling without slipping. So if the friction force will come, what type of friction force will come if there is a case of rolling without slipping? So only Fs will come basically. So Fs will come. So now I will see what will be the direction of the Fs and how I decided the why the Fs will come. We have already discussed in our classroom program. Now see what will be the direction of friction force. So it is also discussed about by us, but see here I am saying you कि इस पे क्या लगेगा mg will be toward the downward vertical, so their component will be that is mg into sin theta towards the inclined plane, and you will see that this at you will release it on this inclined plane, it will move in this direction. So this is the point of the inclined plane p dash and this is the point of the inclined plane that is p. So you will see that the at this point friction force will be come in this direction and on this inclined plane the friction force will be in the towards the incline. This friction force wants to stop the slipping, wants to make acceleration, wants to equalize the acceleration basically. Now see here, as the static friction force will come, it is because as the static friction force will come, the static friction force is other than what? Center of mass. So you will see that this disc will do both type of motion. This disc will do rotational motion as well as this disc will do translational motion. If I will decide the coordinate along the incline, I am taking it as a positive, and up the incline I will take it as a negative. See here like this. This direction is positive, this is negative, this is also positive, so this will be negative. Now see, so for the rotation motion, if I will calculate the torque from the center of mass, so only due to the minus, this will be R will be like this. So R minus R into Fs. It is because with the help of right hand thumb rule, it will be towards inside the board. So minus R cross Fs. This will be I about center of mass into alpha. So from here you will get this is the equation number 1. From translation motion, if I will calculate the write down the equation, I will write so mg sin theta towards the positive minus Fs towards the negative. This will become to mass into acceleration of the center of mass. So this is the equation number 2. Now there is a third. It is because you will see that alpha is the unknown. These are the unknowns. Alpha, ACM and Fs. Fs is unknown basically. So you will see that what there are 3 unknowns, but we having only 2 equations. So we have to write down one more equation for knowing all the unknowns, for solving the equation basically. So you will see what the condition is given, the body is rolling without slipping. So whenever the body is rolling without slipping, the condition of rolling, see the condition of pure rolling without slipping, condition of rolling without slipping, it means as the static friction force will come, the AP will become AP dash, and you know that the P dash is the point of the inclined plane, so this will be what? 0. This will be equals to 0, so AP will be 0. So I will write the equation for the I will calculate the acceleration of the point P. Due to the translation, it will be ACM will be positive. Due to rotation, I am taking alpha is positive, so that's why plus R into alpha. This will should be equal to AP dash, that is 0 basically. Now from here you will see that ACM will be equal to what? R into alpha. And if I will put in the first equation the value of the alpha, so this is the equation number 3. This is minus R alpha, sorry. ACM will be equal to what? This will be equal to minus R alpha. If I will put in the first equation, so I will get what? See, this will be equal to minus R into Fs. This will be equal to I about center of mass into minus ACM into R. So you will get from here that minus a minus cancel out, and you will get from here that is Fs will be equals to ICM A center of mass divided by R square. Is it clear? Now if I will put the value of the Fs in the equation number 2, so mg sin theta minus Fs will be equals to I center of mass A of the center of mass of that uniform round body, R square will be equals to MACM. And after solving this, can I write mg sin theta? This will be equals to m into A center of mass and plus I about center of mass ACM divided by R square, and from here can I write this, that is ACM will be equals to what? This will be equals to mg sin theta divided by m plus I cm divided by R square. If I will take this m, so ACM will be equal to mg sin theta divided by m plus m ICM divided by R square. So from here if I will take m as an outside, so ACM will be equals to, I will get, that is g sin theta divided by, I will take m as a outside, so m same cancel out, so g sin theta divided by 1 plus I about center of mass divided by m into R square. This will be the general value, basically this will be the common value. So now if I want to find out the acceleration of the disk, so I will put at the place of ICM, I have to put mr square by 2. For the ring I have to put, that is mr square. For the hollow sphere I have to put their moment of inertia, that is 2 by 3 mr square, and also I have to put the moment of inertia about the diameter of the solid sphere, that is 2 by 5 mr square. So if I will write the acceleration of the disk, if I will put the moment of inertia of the disk, so I will get the acceleration of the disk. If I will put the moment of inertia of the hollow sphere, I will find the acceleration of the hollow sphere. So by putting these value at this place in this equation, general equation, so I will get acceleration of the disk will be equal to, that is 2g sin theta by 3. For the solid sphere it will be, that is 5 by 5g sin theta divided by 7. For hollow or for the ring it will be, that is it will be g sin theta by 2, and for the hollow sphere it will be, for the A hollow sphere it will be, that is 3 by 5 g sin. And now you are seeing that the acceleration of the solid sphere is, you can say that acceleration of the solid sphere is greatest, the acceleration of the, then acceleration of the disk, then acceleration of the hollow sphere, and then acceleration of the ring, basically. So you are seeing that how we will calculate the acceleration of center of mass of the solid sphere, disk, hollow sphere, and the, basically this is the ring. So the acceleration of the solid sphere is the greatest, acceleration of the disk, then acceleration of the disk, then acceleration of the hollow sphere, then acceleration of the ring. So if you know the basic, what is the basic? The thing is very much clear. If you know the how to apply the friction force, what will be the direction of the friction force, and what is the condition of rolling without slipping, and whenever the force, how we will do the calculation of a rigid body, whenever the force which is acting other than center of mass, so you have to divide the page into two parts. On one part of the page just analyze their rotational motion, and another side just analyze their translation separately, and you can do each and every type of question. Now we will meet in the, thank you for watching, we will meet in the next.